over and over again. Just keep having flashbacks about what if I'd done something differently. What if I'd ruined my chances with another big team for the next season, maybe even during this season. I mean, what if I turned in a bit earlier, didn't go wide, could have made the corner, could have cut to the grass, and the anti-brake wouldn't have put on. Then I wouldn't have had to correct. I wouldn't have knocked Rosberg off. Then I wouldn't have lost my concentration and span into the wall, lost my front wing, and possibly could have got in the top 20. And for an HRT, that's a great achievement. But still, got to put my head down now, focus on the next race and forget about it. Put it to the back of my mind as we move to Malaysia for round 2. See, it's quite going to be a dry race. Qualified P20. Bit disappointing as I was fastest in the first sector, and then my DRS stopped working. But still, relatively pleased that I beat my teammate and showed good pace. But Maldonado got a penalty, so that put him behind us. So we started P19 again. But yeah, guys, I'm going to be doing one of these whenever now, rather than just once a week, because I've got uni work and exams coming up. So it's going to be quite hard to get them all out over a certain period of time. So I'll just do it whenever. But as we're lining up now on the grid, Vettel on pole, me in 19th, and my teammate just behind me. Looking to redeem myself, get a good start to the race, and try and get a few eyebrows raised. As you can see, the lights are up, getting ready, revving up, and we're away. Get off to a pretty decent start. But without Kerrs, my HRT is just bogging down, and I've lost 2 places to both the caterhams almost straight away. But coming into the first corner very slow. Just got to hope that no one crashes and spins in front of me as I go around the outside, picking the gap. I'm through there, but I passed everyone pretty much. Whoa! Massa just slamming on the brakes for some reason. Webber's going slowly, but diving up the inside is just look. I'm just so everyone's just so slow at the start compared to me. I'm a bit of a risk taker at the start. See, I'm up to P11 already from P19. But I go wide. I'm just so bad this corner. I mean, this is where I lose half my time in qualifying and practice. But annoyingly, I could have been further up the grid in qualifying. I was actually purple in the first sector of my fastest lap, and although it was only qualifying 1, I was purple. And then halfway around the lap, my DRS stopped working, so that's why I dropped back so far. And obviously without Kerrs, I'm just a sitting duck for anyone really. But see, we skipped to lap 2. I got both the Lotuses and Red Bull fighting in front of me, and got Kimi Raikkonen. I remember last race I tried to overtake him, just hoping I don't take him out and not get as close as I was last time, but actually get past cleanly. As he goes a bit wide, and I do get past, and man, I hope these bosses are watching. If these bosses are watching me overtaking world champions like that, they need to sign me up soon. But we're going into my corners of death, and I'll just go straight on, really. Pretty poor line. And Kimi straight back through. Oh my goodness, I nearly knocked him on the straight again. Remember in Australia, I was pretty much within half an inch of knocking him straight on and spinning him round, and almost similar there. So maybe I'd get a few eyebrows raised with these overtakes, but then an HRT, pretty poor car, understeers like a dog, so slow, no Kerrs either. But now on to lap 4, you see Vern just pulling away through the DRS, nothing I can do to defend that, and it's just a matter of how many places can I keep how many people can I keep behind me, as I've got Massa's had a poor start. He's back in 15th behind me, but so quite a few people, but someone's already retired. I don't know who that is though, but it'd be interesting to see where I can go from this. I'm still challenging Vern, staying with him quite well, closing up a bit. This first sector I was pretty good at. Well, as I just said, I got purple in the Q1 until my DRS stopped working, but look at the time I lose through this section. Massa just drives past me. Oh, and now Senna's right behind me as well, but look at the amount of time I lost. Probably about 2 seconds, just second and a half, 2 seconds in just that section. I just need to get a better car underneath me. I'll be flying through there. May well be my setup and my lines, but as we skip to lap 7 now, I managed to keep Senna behind me, and after a few people have pitted him up to P12, I've got Kobayashi behind me as you see Senna in the background pulls off to make his pit stop, but Kobayashi with a DRS. Man, this HRT. I mean, my gears weren't best setup, but yeah, I just need to get a decent car. But look at the move around the outside there, within inches of touching him. Going around the outside and I'm up to P8, another race in the top 10. And if I keep pulling out performances like this, even though it's only for a few laps, maybe even a few corners, it's going to get a few eyes watching. So coming in lap 9 for my pit stop, putting on the primes. I actually didn't go in when when my strategy told me. I thought my tyres were actually alright. But see, I get down the inside of Senna, he just took an age to get around that corner, so me being the opportunist, dives down the inside, taking that move. Senna, you can stay behind. You got me that penalty in Australia that put me to the back of the grid in qualifying. You can stay behind me as long as possible, mate. You can just stay there and sit tight. I'm keeping this position. I need to. So on my cold tyres going around the dreaded corners, look how far out wide my car drifts. Or not even drifts, but just understeers it. Oh, Senna got past me. Just got to try and hold on to him now. I'm taking a bit of too much curve there, but nah. Once you pass me, you're pretty much gone for good, unless you Kimi Räikkönen, of course. But I'm super slow out of this last corner as well. I mean, I don't take the best lines, I admit that, but yeah, dropping back like a stone, falling like a stone. Even lap 10, drop back to 18th. Maldonado's through. Oh, having a look around the outside, trying to do a move that I did earlier in the race, but with the crap power and acceleration of my car, that's never going to happen. Never. No. So it's coming to the end of the lap. Ricciardo, the second Toro Rosso, going to try and get past me. See how much he closed up in that final corner, and he passed me before the DRS zone pretty much. So drop back to 19th. Just got to hold. This is where I'm expected to finish. Just got to hold on for another few laps. Oh, nearly run up the back of Ricciardo. Forgot to change the brakes back to neutral rather than rear for that second last corner, which is a nightmare. But trying to hold on, I might actually be able to get him. I mean, HRT's not the best under the brakes, but no, not quite. Oh, hello, actually. No, the acceleration of my car is crap. I'm never going to get him. Look, I'm in rich. Now it's time to fall back for I mean, there was just 2 or 3 corners, a few corners in this track that I was just so slow on. Them 2 being one. But you see, Fernando wins. Nice 25 points for him. I've actually held up. I moved up to 18th. Someone's else is not finished. So crossing the line just ahead of the 2 Caterhams. Pretty happy with that. Best result of my career so far. Not too bad. I mean, probably might have been around that kind of position in Melbourne if it weren't for my stupid crash. But hey, what will be will be. You see Alonso finishing 10 seconds in front of Vettel and Hamilton third. Pretty good result. I'm pretty pleased with that. See, look how far behind I was. I was dropped back by miles to the other guys who overtook me earlier in the race. But now Fernando's leading the championship, just 3 points ahead of McLaren driver, who I didn't actually see. But McLaren are winning the Constructors, and HRT are in 10th, just behind Toro Rosso. But yeah, overall I'm pretty pleased with that. Just got to try and carry the momentum into a track I thoroughly despise, which is China. But we'll just see how I can do there. So thanks for watching, guys. Please like, subscribe, and see you later. Bye.